Good morning students. In this lecture 27th, we will discuss last topic of the chapter feedback in amplifiers, which is one of the most important topic of this chapter, emitter follower. Emitter follower is the transistor amplifier, which is a very good example of negative feedback. So here we have a circuit of emitter follower where we have used NPN transistor. Vs is the input signal voltage, Rs is the input resistance, II is the input current, Re is the resistance connected across emitter and the ground terminal, Vs is the collector voltage VCC power supply across the collector, RL is the load resistance connected across collector. And here output is taken across, output of this amplifier, it is taken across resistance Re, or you can say that between emitter and ground terminal, and it is represented by V0. And then here we have the equivalent circuit of emitter follower, where you can see this is Vs is the input signal voltage, Rs is the input resistance, then using hybrid parameters, HIE is the input impedance, HFE is the forward current transfer ratio. So why this HFE into II, why it is representing forward current? Because HFE is the forward current transfer ratio, so it will have no unit. So any quantity having no unit into current, it will represent current source. And this is resistance RL. So here this terminal is ground terminal, and emitter and ground has resistance, emitter resistance Re connected between them, and V0 will be the output taken across Re. Then Vf is equal to beta V0 is the feedback voltage which is applied across the input of the amplifier. So now we will see that what is the voltage gain with feedback in the case of emitter follower, what is output impedance with feedback, what is input impedance with feedback. So first we'll discuss voltage gain, but before discussing voltage gain, I'm going to tell you one thing about this feedback factor, about the value of feedback factor. In the case of emitter follower, feedback factor beta, it is taken equal to 1. So here beta is taken equal to 1. It means Vf, it is equal to beta V0, beta is 1, so Vf is equal to V0 here. So what does this mean? That whole of the output voltage, it is fed to the input voltage. So what will be the input? Because the feedback is negative, if this is the input signal voltage without feedback, then the voltage, feedback voltage, it will be subtracted from the input signal voltage. Why? Because the feedback is negative. So Vi, it is equal to Vs minus Vf, where Vf is beta V0, but as beta is equal to 1 in this case, so Vf will be equal to V0. So putting this Vf is equal to V0, we have input signal voltage across the input terminals of this amplifier, it is Vs minus V0. So now what about voltage gain? Voltage gain without feedback, in this case voltage gain without feedback, it will be equal to A, and it is equal to V0 upon Vs here. So first of all we have to find out what is the value of voltage gain without feedback. Then we know the relation between voltage gain with feedback and voltage gain without feedback, and then by using that relation we will be able to find out that what is the voltage gain with feedback. So to find this, we have to find the value of V naught and Vs. So what will be the value of Vs? Vs is the input signal voltage. So input signal voltage Vs, it will be equal to II into Rs. According to Kirchhoff's voltage law, it will be equal to II Rs plus HIE into II. Because HIE, it represents input impedance in case of hybrid parameters. So what will be the value of Vs? Vs is equal to, take II common, so we have Rs plus HI. And suppose this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Now we have to find the value of V naught. So V naught will be, it will be the voltage drop across Re. And what will be the voltage drop across Re? It will be current flowing through this Re into Re. What will be the current flowing through this Re? It will be HFE into II. This current, it will flow through this Re. So what will be the value of V naught? It will be voltage drop across Re, which is equal to current through Re into Re. So what is the current through Re? It is HFE into II. This is current through Re multiplied by resistance Re. And suppose this as equation 3rd. Now put both of these values from equation 2nd and 3rd in equation 1. So we have A, which is the voltage gain without feedback, it is equal to V naught by Vs. V naught is HFE II Re divided by Vs is II into Rs plus HIE. So II will be cancelled out. So what will be the value of A? So A is equal to V naught by Vs and it is equal to HFE Re upon Rs plus HIE. So this is the voltage gain without feedback, and suppose this is equation number 4th. Now we have to find out voltage gain with feedback. So voltage gain with feedback that is equal to AF, and it is equal to A upon 1 plus A beta. Here beta is equal to 1, so put beta is equal to 1. We will have A upon 1 plus A because beta is 1. Now put the value of A from equation 4th in this equation. And what will be the voltage gain with feedback? Value of A is HFE Re divided by 1 plus HFE So here we have value of A is HFE Re divided by Rs plus HIE divided by 1 plus value of A is again HFE Re upon Rs plus HIE. Now we will solve this. Take LCM in the denominator. So we have HFE Re upon Rs plus HIE divided by, take LCM, it will be Rs plus HIE plus HFE Re divided by Rs plus HIE. So this will be cancelled out. So the value of voltage gain with feedback comes out to be HFERE upon RS plus HIE plus HFERE. So suppose this AF, it is equal to equation number 5th. So this is the voltage gain with feedback. So now compare equation number 4th and 5th. Comparing equation 4th and 5th, what we get? Here in the numerator we have same terms HFERE, HFERE. In the denominator of the voltage gain without feedback, we have just RS plus HIE, but here we have additional term plus HFERE. It means the denominator of equation 5th is greater than the denominator of equation 4th. It means the value of AF will be less than A. This implies the voltage gain with feedback, it is less than the value of A. So we know that in case of negative feedback, voltage gain decreases with feedback than without feedback. Now we'll find out the expression for input impedance with feedback. So input impedance So for this, what is the value of A, which is the voltage gain without feedback, and it is equal to V0 by Vs, and it is equal to HFERE upon RS plus HIE. If this source resistance RS, if it is taken equal to 0, suppose this is equation A, if RS is taken equal to 0, then what will be the value of voltage gain without feedback? It will be HFERE upon HIE. And suppose this is equation B. So now what will be the value of input impedance without feedback? So input impedance without feedback is just HIE now. So now initially, what was the input impedance? It was RS plus HIE. But now, input impedance will be, ZI is the input impedance without feedback. ZI is the input impedance without feedback. So here this Zi, when we have made RS is equal to 0, this is equal to HIE. And on applying negative feedback, input impedance increases. On applying negative feedback, input impedance increases. And what is the relation? We have already derived in one of the advantages of negative feedback. Input impedance with feedback, it is equal to input impedance without feedback multiplied by this factor 1 plus A beta. So now put the value of Zi, A and beta in this equation. Putting values of Zi, A and beta in this equation. So we will have ZIF, it is equal to, what is the value of Zi? It is HIE 1 plus what is the value of A? Beta is 1 and value of A is HFE RE upon HIE. So multiply this HIE inside the bracket and we will have HIE plus, when you will multiply this HIE with this, then this will be cancelled out and you will have HFE RE. So here you can see this is the input impedance without feedback and this is the input impedance with feedback. So when you will compare these two equations, here we have additional term HIE plus HFE RE. So here you can see that input impedance, it has increased on applying negative feedback in case of emitter follower. Now we'll derive the expression for output impedance without feedback and output impedance with feedback. So we know that output impedance with on applying negative feedback decreases. So output impedance without feedback, suppose it is equal to Z0 and it is equal to V by I, where this V is open circuit voltage and this I is short circuit current. And how we calculate open circuit voltage? By making resistance infinite. It means this is the output voltage when, because this is open circuit voltage. So how we can calculate open circuit voltage? By making this resistance infinity. Divided by I. And what is the value of V0? We know that A is equal to V0 by Vs and it is equal to HFE RE upon Rs plus HIE, which we have already calculated. Now from this, calculate the value of V0. So V0 is HFE RE Vs upon Rs plus HIE. And what is the value of I? I is HFE Vs upon HFE Vs upon Rs plus HIE. This is the current flowing through RE. So what will be the value of Z0? When you will cancel out all these values, this is limit RE approaches to infinity RE. So output impedance without feedback, it is just equal to the resistance connected between emitter and ground terminal, that is RE, by making this equal to infinity, approaches to infinity. So now we will calculate output impedance with feedback, and we know that how this is related to output impedance without feedback, by this expression. We have already derived this expression in one of the advantages of negative feedback, that output impedance decreases on applying negative feedback. So the value of Z0 is this. One plus beta is 1, and what is the value of A? Value of A is HFE RE upon Rs plus HIE. So we will have limit RE approaches to infinity, RE upon, take LCM, Rs plus HIE plus HFE RE divided by Rs plus HIE. So now move this to the numerator. Limit RE approaches to infinity, RE into Rs plus HIE divided by Rs plus HIE plus HFE RE. So now take RE common from this denominator, and then what you will get? RE divided here and RE divided here. RE will be cancelled out. This RE will be cancelled out. So we have ZOF, it is equal to RS plus HIE divided by, put RE approaches to infinity here, anything divided by infinity will be 0, plus HFE. So output impedance will be RS plus HIE divided by HFE. So this is the value of output impedance with feedback in case of emitter follower. So this is all about the chapter feedback in amplifiers, and in the next lecture we will start our third chapter, which is about oscillators.